What's up? I'm Lance, and welcome to my second channel, The Witching Hour.
Is there a spooky ghost here?
What's up, everybody? How you doing today? Today, we're revisiting the channel Goose Pimples. Now, I saw this title popped up on the recommended about 4 or 5 days ago. This video is called 7 Ghost Videos So Scary You'll Call Your Mom Sobbing. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. It helps with the algorithm. And I'll leave the link for Goose Pimples down below so you can check out their channel and become a subscriber, channel member, Patreon member if you like, and support them. And yeah, let's get right into this. Here we go.
Desloca espíritos obscuros de lugares e cantos como este. Pois eu estou sentindo a vossa presença aqui, espírito, neste momento.
Yep,
the following scary footage was captured by Brazilian paranormal investigator Usiles after a message urging him to investigate a haunted house sitting just outside the city. After learning about the violent activity and the long list of people who packed up and left without looking back, of course, Usiles being Usiles, couldn't resist. He grabbed his gear, met up with the homeowner, and stepped straight into one of the most aggressive hauntings he's ever documented. After a quick rundown of the house's history from his host Lucio, including all the freaky encounters that chased the family out, Usiles wasted no time to getting to work. He set up a medium right in the dining room to make contact with whatever had taken up.
Before we go any further, I honestly thought these were like young kids, like young guys, 21, 22, initially when I first saw them. And then when you really kind of see what they look like when on light put on, I'm like, these men are like in their 40s. They are not like young guys just running around doing ghost hunting type of thing. This is an older gentleman. I really thought he was like a 21, 22-year-old guy. From the lighting, it was dark, obviously. So that's kind of surprised me. That's what I'm saying. I thought they were a lot younger.
Residents in the shadows. And that's when the night went from mildly creepy to full-blown nightmare.
Especially if you start.
Fala o seguinte, Júlio. Vem aqui do meu lado. Vem aqui. Deixa eu ver o que tá aí. Vem aqui. Vem aqui do meu lado.
So what? The demon can molest both of you? I wonder.
Estende a mão aqui agora. Feche seus olhos. O meu nome é Ulisses Deadline. E eu sei que minha presença desloca espíritos obscuros de lugares e cantos como este. Pois eu estou sentindo a vossa presença aqui, espírito, neste momento. Ah, porra! Rapaz!
Deu, bicho. Parece que deu uma cacetada aqui.
Que bagaceira lá! Você viu isso, Lúcio? A energia aqui, pessoal? Cara, eu espero que a câmera esteja pegando tudo aqui, certo? Que raios, mano! Olha isso!
He's holding on to him. He's like.
Bateu com o meu rei.
Que bagulho louco, Lúcio! Olha isso, ó. Vou até puxar pra cá essas cadeiras, que tá muito aparelho. O deadline é grande, bicho. E acaba ficando sem espaço aqui. Pessoal, deixa eu mostrar pra vocês aqui. Calma aí, Lúcio. Deixa eu tirar aqui, ó. Olha isso, ó. Essa cadeira. Olha aí. O jeito que aconteceu aqui, ó. O jeito que aconteceu aqui foi espetacular. Vem pra cá, Lu, senta aqui, ó. Senão a gente vai ficar apertado demais aí. Eu não consigo.
Just a little side note, this is not even pertaining to the ghost thing. Those look the most uncomfortable looking chairs I've ever seen in my entire life. I would not want those. Those don't look like they will cushion any kind. If you have like a bony behind, God bless you, you're gonna be in pain. Because goddamn, those look like some shit ass chairs. Oh my god. Sorry, side note.
As Usiles was setting up a ritual to summon the spirit, Boom. Chairs fly, drawers slam, and the whole room goes exorcist mode. But to really get why this moment hits so hard, you need to understand the house. Lucio lived here with his family in a quiet, isolated neighborhood, far enough from the city that screaming wouldn't help much. For a while, things were fine. Then came the cabinet slamming, the shadow figures, the whispers behind your back when no one's there. Classic, discounted house with a cursed history vibes. Eventually, Lucio moved his family out, and he wasn't alone. Neighbors started reporting the same thing and dipped before it got worse. But Ulysses, he wanted the smoke. And now he was getting it. Full blast.
E eu vou estar pondo pra gravar nesse momento.
Yo, if I was a Lucian over here, I would be like, yo, if you want to stay here on your own tonight, be my guest. I've already dealt with this nonsense enough. I promise, I guarantee you probably won't steal anything. Where's his family? I'll be with my family right now. Are you kidding me? I'll let this jerk off like boo around in my house when I'm not around. Shit. It's him, not me. You know what I'm saying?
Deixa eu mostrar aqui pro pessoal aqui, ó. Os dois juntos aqui, ó. Ó. O meu nome é Ulisses Deadline. E eu estou presente nesta mesa. Pois diga o seu nome.
É Lúcio.
O nome Lúcio está presente nesta mesa. Pois neste momento, diga o seu nome aqui, espírito.
The candle moved a bit.
Eu acredito que algo saiu aqui neste aparelho. Eu não sei se é um nome que saiu neste aparelho, Lúcio. Eu tive um sentimento muito forte aqui agora. Olha isso! Olha isso, olha isso, olha isso! Saia de ré, Satanás! Olha isso, Lúcio. É impressionante, não é? Dá uma olhada, pessoal, dá uma olhada. Dá uma olhada. Dá uma olhada, cara. É assustador ou não é? É assustador ou não é? Saia de ré, espírito maligno. Levanta, Lúcio. Levanta. Que todo mal caia por terra neste momento. João tá pegando aqui.
What the hell's going on? Deadline. So extra. Deadline. He just takes it out of me. It just takes me out of it when he says deadline. Okay, Zach Baggins, I get it.
Ulysses lit candles to try and get the entity's name. Basic spirit communication setup. But then the flame started shaking. And the candles slid across the table like something was showing off. Unless someone drilled through the wood and rigged the whole setup, that candle wasn't moving on its own. And the worst part? The night wasn't even close to over.
Oh, really?
Because whatever was in the house, it was already leading him into the bedroom.
What, take advantage of them?
Ué, tava fechada e a luz tava apagada. Olha aí. Não, não é lá não, aqui, Lúcio, ó. O Lúcio tá assustando lá, pessoal. O Lúcio tomou um maior susto lá, ó. Não, eu tô falando aqui, Lúcio. A luz tava... Isso aqui, ó. Tava fechado quando nós passamos e tava apagado. Que é isso? A cortina. Quem é que está aqui? Rapaz do céu! Minha nossa, mano! Olha isso, pessoal! É assustador, Cara, olha o jeito que eu tô arrepiado! O bagulho ruga, mano! O bagulho ruga, olha aqui, pessoal, olha rugando, olha, ó, na frente de vocês, ó. Olha o Lúcio, olha o Lúcio, olha meu braço, ó. Olha o meu braço, gente, tá, Lúcio? Olha aqui, ó. Olha aqui, Lúcio, dá uma olhada aqui, ó. Olha a tremedeira no Lúcio, olha a tremedeira. Pessoal, chegou a doer aqui. Ô, Lúcio, olha o seguinte, pega aquela Bíblia lá. Pega aquela Bíblia. Pega aquela Bíblia. Isso, pega essa Bíblia aí. Pega a Bíblia.
Someone put the air conditioning on. This man's sweating too much. It's
Cara do céu, mano. É assustador.
As they reached the bedroom, the door was already open, lights on, no one inside. And then, bam! A chair launched across the room like someone was done playing nice. Ulysses froze. His host looked like he'd just witnessed the second coming, shaking so hard he could have blended himself. They'd never seen it this violent, but Ulysses came to cast something out, and whatever it wasn't going quietly. Time to kill the lights and finish what they started. But what happened next? That's when Ulysses realized he should have brought backup.
Tinha algo aqui. Tinha algo, Lúcio. O Lúcio tá paralisado, pessoal. Olha isso, ó. Nem pisca, mano. O Lúcio nem pisca, pessoal. Dá uma olhada nisso. Dá uma olhada nisso. Dá uma olhada nisso. Cara, é assustador ou não é? É assustador ou não é? É assustador ou não é? Cara do céu.
That's a good gymnasium for men.
Saia de ré, espírito maligno. Lúcio, fala comigo. Fala comigo. Saia de ré, espírito maligno. Saia de ré, Satanás. Lúcio, você ficou dormente, Lúcio?
Não vi nada.
Você não viu nada?
Não. Apagou tudo.
Pessoal, vou tá dando um tempo com o Lúcio aqui, pegando a chave, indo pra casa lá de cima lá. Ok? É isso.
Did you catch that? The chair moved again.
Espírito maligno.
But that wasn't the only thing off about this moment. As Ulysses tried to cast the spirit out, Lucio was lying in bed, completely unresponsive. And weirdly enough, he only started moving once the chair slid across the floor. Coincidence? Or was something leaving his body? The room felt clearer, but Ulysses wasn't convinced. He needed to be sure. So, he did what any horror addict would do. Grabbed the spirit box and headed into the neighbor's house for one last shot at making contact.
Pegar aqui a caixinha pra tá usando o Spirit Box aqui. E...
Oh, then they said they heard something too.
Está entrando aqui no local.
He looks like a SWAT guy.
Pois eu peço licença aqui do lugar. Caramba, a bateria dessa câmera tá acabando, pessoal. Deixa eu deixar aqui, ó. Essas coisas. Pessoal, a bateria dessa câmera tá acabando. Certo? Eu acredito que se der pau aqui eu vou ter que ir lá no carro pegar outra. Correto? Largou tudo pra trás, pessoal.
Yeah, they're not missing much.
Ah.
They left food out. They're like F the
Lugar. Ok, está, eu estou desligando aqui o aparelho, pessoal. Chega. Tá desligando aqui a caixinha. Ok, tá colocando aqui fora, certo?
I was expecting something to be like flying around back there.
Opa, olha.
What was that?
Eu falei pra vocês que...
Whoa! What?
Opa, olha. Eu falei pra vocês que eu vi algo me olhando ali, ó. Ali, ó. Ali, ó.
What's with this background music?
Pois eu estou aqui, espírito. Se é vós que estiveres aqui, faça algo nessa luz.
I'm really look. I get. I'm living for the atmosphere of the Buddhist chants, the chanting in the background, but it's also kind of like feels kind of doctored. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of taking me out. Like, yeah, it's adding the intensity, but also, mind you, earlier what they were talking about, they were trying to invite it. That could be like the ghost of the booty warrior, trying to get you in there, sir. Protect your booty hole. That's what I'm saying. You know.
Olha! Opa, 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 olha isso! Opa! Passou aqui, ó! Passou aqui, pessoal! Passou aqui, mano! Passou aqui ao meu lado, ó! Passou aqui ao meu lado! Olha isso, olha isso, olha isso! Olha isso!
Oh, he was keep doing that.
Olha isso!
Yeah, you
Olha isso!
better walk out there. Yeah.
Olha as minhas coisas ali ao chão! Rapaz! Minha nossa! Olha isso! É assustador, velho! É assustador, velho! Olha isso, pessoal!
That fucking couch.
Arrepiado aqui, mano! Eu estou inteiro arrepiado, cara! Cara do céu, que espetacular, espetacular, mano, meu couro inteiro tá enrugado aqui, ó. Olha isso, olha isso. Eu vou estar finalizando aqui, pessoal. Cê é louco, mano. Não me deu. Até a próxima com mais uma memória sobrenatural. Vou estar descendo lá pro Lúcio. Com certeza. Preciso ver como é que tá o Lúcio lá embaixo.
After clearing the rooms and getting nothing on the spirit box, Ulysses was about to wrap it up until the hairs on his arm stood up like static. That's when the room snapped. Drawers flew open, doors swung wide, objects started shifting, and the massive sofa ended up across the room, like it had been launched. Who moved that?
Rapaz, minha nossa!
Casper the bodybuilder?
I did it!
No chance one person pulled that off. That was Ulysses' cue. He hit the classic Camry battery dying excuse and dipped fast.
Não me deu. Até a próxima com mais uma memória sobrenatural. Vou estar descendo lá pro
How
Lúcio.
convenient.
So, real poltergeist? Let us know what you think.
Está aqui. Rapaz do céu! Minha nossa, mano! Olha isso, pessoal!
Number 6. Let us know.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. I like this one. I do like this one. There's a couple things that I know a lot of people could say you could like naysay. Like the chairs moving, you can always get that. But that couch moved, that big ass couch. It's not like it just kind of moved a little bit. That couch moved to the end. It was halfway in the room and moved to the end of the room. That freaked me out.
You think.
Está aqui. Rapaz do céu! Minha nossa, mano! Olha isso, pessoal!
Number 6.
But you know what though? The funniest thing I still think is Deadline. I'm sorry, Deadline. That to me, that's just funny. That's just
Yanked. This footage was posted on the Italian YouTube channel Quello Ci Non Sai after a family reached out for help with the escalating paranormal activity inside their home. Fed up with objects moving and strange sounds at night, they brought in a team of investigators to try and make contact. But the moment the session began, it became clear something inside that house had no interest in playing nice. Watch what happened.
Hey. What? I just heard something in the back room again, behind us where we just left.
That one?
Yes.
In here?
Yes.
Maybe it's playing games with us. So are you playing with us? Or is there more than one demonic spirit here?
You want to ask a few questions here? And then
Yeah, let's... So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to ask yes and no questions, okay? You'll light it up once for no and twice for yes. Is there a spirit in this room with us right now?
no.
Did you see it?
No.
It blinked twice for yes. I said, is there a spirit here? It blinked twice for yes. Okay. All right. Are you a good spirit?
Oh my God!
Did that give you your
He
answer?
just yanked that out of my hand.
As the session began, one of the investigators reached out using a paranormal device. Calm, steady, waiting for a sign. Didn't take long. The device was ripped clean out of his hand like something had enough of being polite. If they were looking for confirmation that something was in the room, that felt like a full body hell yes.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Number 5. Long walk home. At around 12:30 a.m. in Lima, Peru.
Okay. Before we go any further on that one, yeah. No, that was not a friendly ghost. That's like say, no, get the out of here. When you get violently ripped out of your hand, that was just yanked. That was like, no. A friendly ghost was just like, light those little lights up for you. Don't just yank it out of your hand. That doesn't sound like a friendly Casper-like ghost now, does it?
A man finds himself walking home alone after failing to get a ride. With nothing but time and a weird feeling creeping in, he starts streaming live on TikTok to keep himself company. But halfway through the walk, something strange begins trailing him. And by the time he turns around, the night's taken a turn he'd never expect. Here's what his camera caught.
Urgente. Y hay Lima, Perú. Historias que en la playa penan mucho. Penan mucho, gente, ¿ok? Justo estamos en la zona donde los policías encontraron esa cosa. Wow, gente, miren todo lo que vamos a bajar, ¿ah? Uy, ¿tú? Uy, mano, ¿viste perro negro? Mano. ¿Saben qué? ¿Qué hace? Ven, te vas a caer. Gracias, mi Jem. Sí, pues. Escúcheme. Mano, este pata está arriba, huevón. Mano, escúcheme. Tiene... Mano, mira cómo traspasa su cuerpo. ¿Vieron? Oye, ¿qué fue, huevón? Está todo transparente, huevón.
During the live stream, a black dog starts following him. All harmless until it vanishes without a trace. Then a man appears behind him, walking the same way, silent, distant. And just like the dog, he disappears too, on a wide open road with nowhere to hide. But the creepiest part, as he reaches a bridge, another figure appears. Watching, he flips his front camera to avoid turning around, and captures the man walking away. Translucent, fading, and phasing right over the barrier like a ghost headed for the water. This wasn't a sketchy back alley, it was a live stream. And whatever was trailing him wasn't.
I'm sorry. But that ghost looks like he's doing blackface.
Human.
Mano, mira cómo traspasa su cuerpo. ¿Vieron?
Number 4. Treats and Tricks.
That's creepy.
This next clip was posted to TikTok by a dog owner who was just trying to film a light-hearted training session at home. But by the time the camera stopped rolling, he had captured way more than a distracted pup ignoring commands. What started as tricks for treats quickly turned into something that felt watched. And the deeper into the house he went, the more it felt like something else was there too. Let's watch.
Sit. Good girls. Pow. Pow. Whatever. Let me get you a treat. Alright, wait.
This is dark.
There it is.
Hey.
There you go.
You're not gonna say too much about that? Brother. Really?
That was fucking weird.
Yeah. You think? You have powers or something? How can you explain that?
Okay.
One of his dogs couldn't care less about commands, so he heads off to grab the treats. But as he walks into his bedroom, he spots the dresser drawer swinging open on its own. Weird, yeah, but he shrugs it off. Little did he know, by the end of the day, he'd been mentally scrolling for a priest, because things were about to get a lot creepier.
I don't like that.
Later that night, he's just chilling.
And that's a shame too. That's a cute little kitchen. That's a damn shame that you have to burn that house down and start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a cute little country kitchen. I would kill. That's like a little mama's family kitchen. I would love. But it's a shame you have to bomb it. That's a damn shame.
Chilling when he hears footsteps upstairs. So what does he do? Grabs his phone, because obviously recording for TikTok is better than grabbing a weapon. But before he can even get to the stairs, the door behind him starts slamming on its own, repeatedly.
Get the sage.
And no, it wasn't the wind. The windows were shut. Every single one. And even if it was the wind, why did it only knock over one specific container? Now his paranoia is peaking. And 2 nights later, it gets worse. Watch this.
Ooh, listen now.
I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Wasn't that
I'm
heavy?
trying to sleep. I literally just dozed off. It sounds like somebody knocking on my fucking door. Hello?
Turn the light on. Turn the fucking light on. Like your front door? What is this? Knock on this door? I'll be like, I got a gun. What are you talking about? I thought it's a front door, not your bedroom door. Hello. I got a gun. If you're at my front, no, you gotta burn this house down. You gotta bomb this house. Yeah. You have to burn this house down. Take the babies with you. And you got to do it. It just has to be done. You gotta burn this house down. And sage it afterwards.
He's jolted awake by a knock on his bedroom door.
What is this, a little fruit fly?
Half asleep but curious, he steps out just in time to see another door slowly shutting on its own.
And then the little
Like the house had auto close set to haunted. Still groggy, he heads back to bed until something makes him step out again. That's when the toy car in the hallway rolls towards him. No breeze, no dog, just one slow, deliberate nudge from something unseen. Understandably, he freaks out, and honestly, we're still wondering why the dogs didn't sense any of it. He never mentioned a haunted past for the house, but judging by his reaction, this wasn't business as usual. If something followed him home, it definitely made itself comfortable.
Okay.
Number 3. Spectre in Sight. This investigation comes from the YouTube channel Franco TV, who set out to explore an ancient cemetery, one that's not only famous for appearing in the movie Gladiator, but also notorious for its darker, lesser known history. Over the years, stories of ghost sightings and unexplainable phenomena have driven thrill seekers to the site, but for Franco, this wasn't just a casual visit. He's been here before, and this time, something was already watching. Watch what he captured before even stepping past the gates.
I'll make sure nobody's just walking up through here.
I'm not even tired.
I just see something peeking out, or...
Oh! Are you sure that's not a person? No, that's a...
Look.
What is that? What are you doing?
Hola?
¿Cómo estás? Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú bien?
Is there somebody watching me?
You catch that? It was subtle, like something was peeking at him from the other side. Not quite a face, but definitely not a plant. An animal, a trick of the lights, or something that had been waiting for Franco to show up. He walked over to check it out. No one there. Not a single soul. And before you chalk it up to being a weird-looking plant, check out what his thermal cam picked up from that same spot once he got inside the cemetery.
I'm seeing what I can see. I'm gonna turn off my light. And hopefully if there is somebody here, which I think there is, they don't think I could see them, but I could see everything. There we go, and record. Alright, so I'm now recording on thermal imaging camera, and I'm already getting something extremely bright white way up there. See it?
Yeah.
So something is cold, reflecting off the back mausoleum wall back there. And I just heard something. Oh, well, I already recorded on GoPro, so I heard a bang, like something closing. I got something staring at me from a room. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh.
I got something staring at me from a room.
What are you doing at late middle of the night?
Something was just staring at me from this room. Point the light away.
This time, the thermal cam showed a clear heat signature, someone or something peeking out from one of the mausoleums. And here's the kicker. Franco didn't see it with his own eyes. It wasn't on his regular camera either, but when he went to check, no one there. So whatever was playing peekaboo behind that door didn't want to be seen the normal way. He seems to be getting on to something though, because...
Okay, before we go, I want to say this is I've seen him. If I was him, I would have my whole career around this place because he got some good evidence last time he went to this cemetery. But I was going to say the buildings, the mausoleums and stuff are gorgeous. Very beautiful architecture in this cemetery. This cemetery is beautiful. Very beautiful buildings. I thought that was like maybe the building for the campgrounds or something like that. That's a mausoleum. Girl, you gotta have some money. That's what it's these rich ghosts in these mausoleums that want to know what you're doing around there at midnight around their neighborhood.
The next place he investigated sent chills down our spine.
Hello, I'm coming in to visit. Can I come inside?
If you get a no,
I don't know why there's a gate here, but it makes it that much more eerier.
Oh, it's open too.
Oh, that was a dog.
That was what, a dog?
That stupid dog keeps scaring me because it sounds like somebody talking. Hola. God, believe it is so dark in here.
I wouldn't be in there. You would.
The last time I came here, I didn't think anybody wanted to be in here. You guys cool if I come in now? Hello? Again, it is pitch black for me, but you guys get to see.
Is that music? Music box?
That.
Was that a music box?
Music just started playing
Yeah.
as soon as I walked inside.
It was pretty music, so that's good. I would die if there's a figure at the end there. I would die like a black figure.
Hola? What the fuck?
You gonna go
Something
in?
in there.
Yeah, you goddamn lying. Okay, well we're going in.
That might be paranormal.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Hola. You guys mind if I come inside? There's a legit music box going off in the back. Doo-doo-doo. Holy shit. I want to find it. What if what I heard wasn't coming?
Inside another mausoleum, he hears what sounds like someone winding up a music box.
That might be paranormal.
I don't see
Full
anybody.
Annabelle vibes. He checks it out, nothing there. Thinking it might have come from somewhere else, he pushes deeper into the cemetery, and what he finds next makes him wish he'd never stepped inside. Take a look.
This is this other creepy mausoleum here. I think this area is even more darker than the other one. What the hell was that? I just heard something up there. Listen.
Is that something
Hola?
shining?
Those CDs are the creepiest CDs. They're always moving.
Is that what that is? I was wondering what the... In the background, I see something like shiny, like... So people just hanging CDs. That's what that movement was. Because I'm like, is that in the background? Just, it has this weird... I didn't know what... Thank you, Franco TV, for explaining that. Thank you. There were there were TVs being strung up. CDs. But I have to say, at least people are coming to visit their loved ones. Have you noticed all the beautiful flowers? I mean, a lot of them, not just one or two. This is a very, lot of loved ones here. That's beautiful. I love that, by the way.
Look at the one to the right. It's like swinging. I want to see if I can hear what I heard again. What the
Was that a sound effect or are you playing with it?
That CD literally just moved. I just seen it on the night vision.
This time, the CDs hanging from the roof start swinging. Probably just wind or bats. Right? Wrong. Because when Franco slowed down the footage and switched to night vision, he caught something that'll wipe that theory clean off the table.
What the fuck? Hold on.
There's no way the wind made that CD float mid-air for a few seconds. It looked like something held it there, like it had questions. Wind? Nope. Physics? Not tonight. Franco got the message and made a tactical exit, promising to come back with more footage to keep us all up at night. Major props to him though. If you're into raw, spine-chilling ghost hunts, go check out Franco TV and let him know the Goose Pimples fam sent you. Number 2. The Unseen Prisoner. On October 19th, 2022, a team of paranormal investigators gained overnight access to one of England's oldest and most infamous locations, Oxford Castle and Prison. Built in 1071, it's a 1,000-year-old fortress packed with stories of screams, shadows, and spirits that were never granted parole. But on investigation night, nothing. No whispers, no knocks, no shadows. They packed up thinking the place had gone cold. That is, until they reviewed the footage. Take a look.
For some reason, this place sounds familiar. I don't know if it was Ghost Hunters or one of these. I've seen so many ghost hunting shows throughout the 90s and early 2000s and stuff like that. But this place sounds familiar. I've seen so many prison ones. It's in sanatorium ones, like the Allegheny State Penitentiary they have in West Virginia. Or Virginia. West Virginia. Yes, West Virginia. Allegheny. Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures did Allegheny. Yeah, someone else did too, but anyway, that's beside the point.
Recently, I carried out a paranormal investigation at Oxford Castle. We were let in overnight and the only people there. This was live footage which I didn't notice at the time, but if you look closely, there appears to be a face at the window. As I rounded the corner and walked down one of the dark halls, I saw a figure leaning against the wall. Again, it wasn't there while I was doing the live feed.
Do you see that? A pale, ghostly face pressed up against the window as if something was watching them from the other side.
That could...
What's even scarier is that none of them noticed it at the time. It was just a silent presence of someone watching them from the shadows. Could it be the wandering spirit of one of the past inhabitants? Or are they trying to pull the wool over our eyes? Let us know down below.
That could be a mannequin.
Number 1.
That could be a mannequin head, though. It looks very still to me. I don't know about that. That looks like a mannequin head.
1. The Pale Drifter. Late one night, two friends were riding through the city on a motorbike, just cruising, filming, enjoying the breeze. It felt like any other ride. But what their helmet-mounted camera captured mid-route, that wasn't normal. And when they've played it back, they realised they might have caught something they were never supposed to see. Let's take a look.
Se guardi attentamente in alto a destra, puoi vedere una figura in bianco in mezzo alla strada.
Orchestrata. So what's she doing?
Dal suo aspetto sembra un'apparizione e sembra addirittura sospesa in aria.
In the top right corner of the footage, A figure appears to be walking down the middle of the road, but there's nothing normal about it. It floats just above the ground, pale, almost see-through, like it's barely holding form. The guys uploaded the footage hoping someone could explain what they saw, but when something moves like that, quiet, slow, weightless, you don't look back. You just keep going and pray it doesn't follow you.
Now this one's a whole other level.
All in all these really good. There's a few things that you could be like, you could explain away. Like I still said, that one looks like a mannequin head. It does. I'm still questioning about why the dogs didn't really respond too much. And what was the other thing I was thinking about earlier that I wanted to mention? I can't even think of it. I guess it doesn't matter. But anyway, I thought this was really good. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Which one did you think? Is there one in particular? The first, second, third one? 7? Was there 7? Yeah, there's 7. This goddamn fruit. Anyway, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Love, peace, and peace. This little shit.